I would encourage you to own your actions, seek forgiveness from our community, and resign with integrity.
Emotions flaring tonight as protesters try to push Dixon's vice mayor from his position. For the first time since publishing an article that many say spewed hateful and homophobic tones, Ted Hickman addressed the public while angry citizens filled a city council meeting. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Tony Lopez.
And I'm Adrienne Moore. CBS 13's Angela Greenwood was at the meeting and has more for us tonight from the newsroom. Angela?
Adrienne and Tony Hickman started the meeting off saying he did not give up his First Amendment rights when he became an elected official. Still, a lot of folks tonight were wanting a resignation, others at least an apology, but neither of those came.
Leader knows that words matter.
His written words sparked international outrage.
I actually regret what I had.
Tonight, his spoken words fell short on an unforgiving crowd as Dixon's Vice Mayor Ted Hickman admitted to his one and only regret about his controversial column appearing to attack the LGBT community.
If I were to rewind time and were to write the column again, I would not use the words, sarcastically or not, of vice mayor.
And with no apology, one by one,
not in November, today,
citizens called on him to step down.
I care for you, Mr. Hickman. I care about what you say, about what you write, and about what you do. So I ask that you do some good for this community and resign.
Hickman recently made headlines after calling for a Straight Pride American Month and using derogatory language to describe gay men in a local paper.
I kept reading and thought, this can't be real, and I had to Google fact check it just to make sure that this was actually something he wrote.
As people packed into council chambers, a spillover crowd watched from outside.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Where a lone counter-protester who traveled here from Santa Clara drew his own crowd as he defended Hickman and what he says is actually an attack on heterosexuals.
This is a cultural battle that he's just trying to have one straight parade.
But for the majority here, it's about acceptance for all and holding elected officials accountable.
I do think for sure that the Rules Committee needs to be convened.
Dixon City Council member Devin Minima says he believes Hickman violated the city's code of conduct and says he will push for punishment.
And council tells us that punishment could include a censure. Now, there was also an effort to recall Hickman, but that is stalled at this point as legally a recall cannot happen within 6 months of an election, and Hickman is still running for re-election in November.
A story we will continue to follow. Angela, thanks so much live for us.